Hello viewers, this is Government House Diary, a weekly program designed to bring to your living rooms major activities from the Government House within the week. In this episode of the program, Governor Babagana Umara performed the groundbreaking ceremony for construction of permanent command office of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. He was assisted by the Controller General of the Corps, Abdullahi Gana Mahamudu. Stay tuned for the full package of the program. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has been part of the fight against insurgency and other criminalities in the Northeast. It is envisaged that construction of the one-story building permanent state command headquarters, consisting of the state commandant's office and other various unit offices in Borno, will not only address challenges associated with office accommodation, but also boost the morale of the personnel. Governor Babagana Umara, who noted the critical role of the NSCDC in restoration of peace to the state, as well as in maintaining civil authorities in resettled local government areas, also called on the federal government to provide state-of-the-art communication devices, arms, and other logistics to strengthen the Corps' capacity to facilitate its effectiveness in combating crimes.
To address you on this groundbreaking of foundation laying ceremony for the construction of permanent site headquarters of the Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, Borno State Command. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps was basically established to assist the Nigerian armed forces, especially the police, to fight, manage, and control all forms of security threats and alarming incidents of internal security challenges that pose serious danger to our national security and socio-economic development. Since its establishment, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps have impacted positively and have contributed greatly in controlling and combating the menace of insecurity in all its ramifications. Here in Borno State, we also recognize the fact that the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has over the years, especially in the last 10 years, effectively keyed into our tireless efforts at fighting the insurgency and other forms of criminality in our society, and this is commendable, and all hands must therefore be on deck to sustain this rapport with the view to ending the insurgency and criminality completely. I must also commend the exemplary leadership style of the Borno State Commandant, and indeed the exceptional manner the command carry on with their daily activities within and outside the headquarters, which contributed to the transformation of the corps in the states. The relative peace we are now enjoying is as a result of some of your efforts, and we shall do everything within our power to support you and ensure a lasting peace to our dear state. Today's occasion is therefore a pointer to such good efforts, and your tireless endeavor at establishing civil authority in the recovered local government areas should be sustained. In view of this, I wish to assure you that we are ever ready to work with you and give you all the necessary impetus within our limited resources to strengthen and empower the state command for better service delivery. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps as a security outfit deserve the best from government if it is to perform optimally. I therefore call on the federal government to provide the corps with state-of-the-art communication devices, arms and logistics to facilitate their effectiveness in combating crime. May I at this point appeal to the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps to consider our situation in Borno State and give us special concession in the current recruitment exercise, as this shall go a long way in our fight against insurgency. I also wish to call upon the corps to collaborate with the newly established State Security Trust Fund in the areas of training our youth and other critical stakeholders in community security, especially at this period of return and settlement of IPPs to their ancestral towns and villages. This, I believe, shall actualize freely and sustainable peaceful coexistence in our society after a decade of insurgency. At this point, may I commend the Commander General for his wisdom in considering the construction of the befitting headquarters, especially at this critical time in the state. This shall surely impact positively on the peaceful peace project of Borno and make the Nigerian security and civil defense go better, well poised for the task ahead.
Commandant General of the NSCDC, Abdullahi Gana Muhammadu, while appreciating the continuous support of the Borno State government to the Corps, said, the Borno State Command of the NSCDC is one of the better equipped and highly motivated throughout the nation and was the first to launch Agro Rangers at the state level.
Historic occasion of groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Borno State Command headquarters, permanent site. I'm here today not only as a Commandant General of NSCDC, one of the security services that's fighting for the restoration of peace and security in Borno State and Northeast in general, but also as a friend of the good people of Borno State. I've been in this state for a number of times and I feel very much at home anytime I'm in Borno State. Your Excellency, Borno State is very dear to my heart. I have emotional attachment to the hospitable people of Borno State, and that's why I encourage my personnel to work day and night to provide security for the state. I must sincerely thank His Excellency for graciously approving this plans of land to build our permanent structure and also accepting to host this epoch-making event. I am so honored to be part of this laudable project. This will go a long way in alleviating the accommodation problems, especially office space for the office and men of the Corps. It is a moral booster for the Corps to have its permanent structure, and this is the second in Northeast after Gombe. I implore this contractor to finish the project in record time. The support and assistance daily given to NSCDC by the able Borno State Governor are highly appreciated. At the launch of Agro Rangers, a special squad created to protect farmers and other agro-allied investments in Nigeria by NSCDC, the Borno State Command, with assistance and support of the Executive Governor, was one of the first commands to launch the squad at command level. It is also on record today that Borno State Command unit of Agro Rangers remains one of the most equipped and motivated units throughout the Federation. This is courtesy of the Executive Governor. This goes a long way to show the high premium the government places on food security and by extension to ensure that the citizens are gainfully employed and self-reliant. His Excellency, your zeal desire and commitment to bring an end to the security challenges in the state, occasioned by the activities of insurgents, and to ensure the relocation of IDPs to their ancestral homes have received worldwide commendations. In achieving this, the Borno State Governor has always been supportive of all the security agencies operating in the state. This occasion that we are witnessing today is one of such support and assistance by the State Governor. Within the few years of this present administration in the state, we in NSCDC have received several operational vehicles and other logistics from the state government to facilitate our duties. Thank you, sir. As the Commander General of NSCDC, I want to use this opportunity to assure the government and the people of Borno State and the Northeast in general that NSCDC is committed to the restoration of peace and security in the Northeast geopolitical zone. And we will not leave any stone unturned in our quest to achieving that. To demonstrate my strong support for the state, I always have special consideration for Borno State on both occasions. Not only because Borno State is the epicenter of terrorist activities, but also because of the cordial relationship existing between the Corps and the Borno State. In appointment of commandants, I personally picked a very capable hand and a dedicated, disciplined, and hardworking commandant, in the name of Abdullah Ibrahim, as the Borno State Commandant. Since his appointment, all the reports that I have been getting are very encouraging. Since my assumption of office as the Commander General, I have placed premium on the welfare of my personnel to enable men to perform optimally. I ensure, with the support of Honorable Minister of Interior, that deserving personnel are promoted as when due. That is why today, Borno State had a total number of staff of about 422 personnel that got promoted from 2015 to 2020 in the state of Borno State. In November 2020, and 85% of them are indigenous. Meanwhile, 290 personnel sat for another promotion examination on Saturday, 19th December, here in Borno State. Let me use this opportunity to once more consult His Excellency over the senseless killings in the state by the suspected Boko Haram terrorists, and assure the people of Borno State that civil defense will continue to join forces with other security agencies to defeat the Boko Haram. I want to salute His Excellency, cabinet members, as well as the House of Cabinet members for the tremendous developments of the state within these 2 years that we are in office. Once again, I want to thank everybody who has made our time to be here today.
State Commandant of the NSCDC, Abdullah Ibrahim, thanked the state government and Commandant General for making the project a reality.
Much thanks to the former governor and distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, who directed the President, Attorney General, and Commissioner of Justice to relocate us to the 16-year abandoned unorganized structure when we were chased out by landlord in Circular Road. While His Excellency, our courageous Professor Babagana finally liberated us by giving us land to build our permanent structure. We profoundly thank you, Professor, because you qualified to be a civilian field marshal. And when I grow up, I would like to be like you, Prof. Special thanks to our Right Honorable Speaker of the State of Assembly, Alhaji Abdul Karim Lawal, who is always supportive of the poor in the state. My mentor and case setter, our amiable Commandant General, who has emotional attachment to Borno State. Special thanks for many reasons, and few among them are as follows. Your Excellency, the Commandant General, approved Borno State as a special center for the promotion exams, because every year we have this ritual journey to Bauchi to go and write exams. And after writing exams 3 times, you still fail. To the extent that the Fulani there said that you will be coming on pilgrimage every time. So, Commandant General has broken that against the right the exams here. And Your Excellency, as a fan of Al-Kanemi Warriors, anybody that plays football match in his home is likely to win. So that's where we are. He is now building permanent office for us, Your Excellency. I passionately appeal that, Your Excellency, I need to see you in private so I will see His Royal Highness, whether we can extend his domain as the Secretary of Secretary Yaki to Secretary Yaki. I will not mention because Your Excellency, you are already there. But we can give you Zena. Finally, Your Excellency, the list of special dignitaries is endless and cannot be exhausted. But I thank you all for gracing this occasion and wish you journey mercy back to your respective destination. I will leave you with the lyrics of a singer, Ol Masood. Yace akwai ilimi a jihar Borno, akwai arziki a jihar Borno, Allah ya albarkaci jihar Borno.
The project, according to the site engineer, is expected to be completed in 6 months, and hundreds of youths will be engaged to execute the project.
Security and Civil Defense Corps, Borno State Command, by His Excellency, Engineer Professor Babagana Umara, MNI, FNS, the Executive Governor of Borno State, who happens to be my mentor, my former Dean, Faculty of Engineering, University of Maiduguri, former Commissioner, present Governor, and by the grace of God, will be my future President. Your Excellency, sir, the entire engineering family and the people of Borno State are proud of your zeal, patriotic, selfless, and exemplary service to the good people of this state. officer, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the administrative block would look like when completed, as been seen in the banner here behind me. This structure was being designed by indigenous architects and engineers. The one-story reinforced corporate structure consists of the commandant office of the state, the various departmental and unit offices of the NCDC, canteen, clinic, central store, and conference hall, all interconnected with a potable water and electricity supply. Your Excellency, sir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this project, when kick-started, will provide about 3,000 direct and indirect jobs to the teeming youth in the surrounding communities here, which is consistent with the present administration's effort of providing job opportunities to the teeming youth of the state. By God's grace, the construction period will be for about 6 months. And I'm assuring the people of Borno State and NCDC that this project will be timely.
Somebody has done for
Thank you very much.
Back at the government house, Professor Babagana Umara, supported by the Commandant General of the NSCDC, Abdullahi Gana Muhammad, decorated the officer in charge of civil defense of government house, Mustafa Alaji Tujani, who was promoted to the rank of Deputy Superintendent of the Corps at a brief ceremony attended by the Speaker of Borno State Assembly, Abdul Karim Lawan. Also in the week under review, Governor Babagana Umara was in Bama to felicitate with the military over its gallantry in the fight against insurgency in the area as part of his New Year package for them. He was also in the Shehu of Bama's palace, where he assured to step up reconstruction and resettlement drive in the area. Governor Babagana Umara, on arrival, entered a closed-door meeting with Commander of the 21 Special Armored Brigade, Brigadier General Wahid Shuaibu, and the commanding officer of the 151 Battalion, Major General A.A. Umar, after which the governor addressed troops. Governor Babagana Umara commended officers and men of the 151 Battalion for their gallantry.
This afternoon, purposely to express our sincere appreciation to men and officers of this battalion for the great job that you are doing. Thank you. This battalion has never been defeated. You are doing a great job. And knowing very well the situation you are in, you are not inside a town. Some of you are in Briggy Junction. Some of you are in Mainti. Some of you are in Darajamal. The situation is not easy. Sometimes, even if you want to buy something, you may not have access to some of the commodities that you want to purchase. Despite these difficulties that you are in, you are still performing so wonderfully. To whom For those of you, since you are working well, it is our responsibility to come and say a big thank you to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
While we are experiencing some problems in other locations, in even guarding the highways, you are in the bush and you still maintain reasonable degree of stability. And therefore, we are praying that may God help you.
Amen, sir.
We are also praying that may God protect you.
Amen, sir.
So we have seen your CEO, he's also doing very well. And then we are leaving you the rest. Your CEO will explain to you. And then the Christmas is also coming. So we have also came with our widow's mite for you to enjoy your Christmas. I believe you are sure.
Governor Zulum said, on the basis of fairness, he treats everyone and group on the basis of merit, adding that there are challenges in some areas while successes are being recorded in others, stressing that 151 Battalion is one of such areas of success stories. The governor, who also appreciated them for maintaining security and normalcy along the highway, prayed Allah to protect them as they make sacrifices to protect lives and property of the citizenry. Governor Bagana Omar Zulum took time to assess the devastated Ngurosoye community with a view to reconstructing the community for resettlement of its inhabitants. Professor Zulum also assured that government will provide means of livelihood to the residents of the area to start dry season farming, for which the community was known.
The town is a big one now, but it requires a lot of work. We can do 200 at the main road, and then we can rehabilitate the existing ones. That's okay. 200 is good enough. So this is
Child center, things like this.
At the palace of the Shehu of Bama, the governor also promised to construct Bama Central Mosque, reopening of Bama Banki Road, repatriation of residents of Banki extraction currently in Minawao refugee camp, and construction of a befitting state hotel in Bama, all of which will be carried out by the state government in the coming year. The governor also disclosed that Umar Ibn Ibrahim El-Kanemi College of Education will return to its permanent site as the construction work in the institution have been completed.
Walti inshallah rabbi ala ngorondia kasara dia kulia dai ngoroso ya kasara ke dero lo mama bi o mo jina ba ana ara sidia no dero chira ngoroso re badinya da ji gawa de landa kuru banki leye kana am tija banki de waja son de jina ala sidia tian kasara de be abdale kawarlan da zana ko bula banki biro walata ada sama so kasar da be yara hada da ala sidia 2021 na da bula lan sama la qura gala bawo bajar den be sama la qura da tiya kama loji tiya da iso na gala da sama so fule da amde da ala sidia cira sama la da badidan cira banki ala bama ngoro sai kuba bari maro badinya ande aso ja zoro mana goma na yana kartira wangu ikena ala sidia cira ngoro sai walti bokos isha inshallah rabbi banki jackson ar kurede damjin amsa isa harbo jinno
The Shehu of Bama, Shehu Umar Ibn Kyari El-Kanemi, was full of appreciation to the state governor for his concern and frequent working visit to the area. The royal father also praised the governor for the support given to cap makers and sellers of Bama extraction residing in the state capital and solicited for extension of similar gesture to those residing in Bama town.
Kuru somnon dia albo ngai tike bara gomna askirike Julian Bamai, Yerwanda Dauna, Zawa Saladino, Surok Biska, Biscanto, Sendiro Bana Gana Yidima, Zoro Hiro Asiriana, and Casadona.
On his way home, Governor Zulum stopped over at Kauri, a recently resettled community, where he commended the residents for their courage and resilience in remaining in their village, assuring them of more government support.
Fatwa da ruyo, bula da ruyo, a wakana isha sitimba. Litariya garnyana, maranta garnyana, hurtara da bananya, kasumiya bananya. Wani wani walte lamar baran da yaro tuno yin. Yara ranye gonye ne yi da nungiri isha duso su ru. Baran zibaraji. Amma ana koryo, ana ndoro na tundile fa herra cho. Ana koryo.
That ends this week's edition of Government House Diary. But join us same time next week for yet another edition of the program. Until then, thanks for watching. Good night.